Victoria Cochrane here, going live at noon for the Spiritual Wisdom Hour. Hope you're all well, and thank you very much to Kay Hamilton for filling in for me last week. I was unwell. I had allergy and couldn't trust myself not to cough and carry on. So happy to be with you today, and for more insights and meditations, healings, group readings. So I do individual readings from about 12:30. I've got a few things to share with you today that hopefully are helpful for people's spiritual development and growth, and I'm also cross-posting to my page, Victoria Cochrane, psychic communicator and spiritual healer. So hello to anyone who might tune in there. Hi Linda, great to see you. Hi Kylie, great to see you. And Annette, I hope you're well up there in Sydney, Annette. Haven't seen you for a long time. Hi One Queen, so lovely to see you too. Well, for you to be on here, it's awesome. So I had a friend, hi Lyndall. I'm great, thank you. Now, I was sick, but I think everybody has just about had a bit of allergy. So I had a friend call in, she didn't just call in, she drove up from Hobart and stayed a couple of nights and brought a friend with her, and she left me some Lightworker Oracle cards by Alana Fairchild, and they're absolutely gorgeous. So we'll open the session with a group reading for everyone, and then I want to read you something from my book, because Tammy, my friend, said, hey, do you realise that you wrote about what's happening in the world now back in your first book? And actually it was in my second book, but yeah, when you read it, it's pretty mind-blowing. So I'm going to share that with you. So let's just ask for a hi Matthew, hi Nicole. Yes, I am, thank you very much. Hi Shakti. Oh, you don't feel well. Well, hopefully there's some healing coming your way. And Tracy, yes, I do readings from about 12:30. Hi Angie, great to see you. And hi Lisa, we must reconnect, Lisa. We haven't got round to organising that reading. Okay, so let me just ask for a collective reading for everyone using these beautiful cards, and I really do like them. The pictures are beautiful, by Alana Fairchild. And here's the first one, Eternal Now. I haven't actually seen this one, but he looks very wise. The Eternal Now. Well, look at what's coming from his mouth as well. Number 12. But everything is 12. So there are 12 facets and aspects of and attributes of Mother, Father, God. 12 chakras, 12 rays. And so that's right, I was going to share with you about the rays as well. But all we have is now, because the law of time is there is no time. So we need to be really always practicing being grateful for what we have now and being more present in the now without reliving the past or worrying about the future, and really connecting with that, the energy of 12, of God, of Creator. No religion required, just connecting to our spiritual essence and truth. So that is a really lovely card. The next one, Star Child. We've all lived on different planets, come from different places in the universe, haven't just lived lives on Earth. And so what are we now remembering that we can bring through and help Mother Earth with? Because the energies of ascension are certainly rising. Hi Judith, lovely to see you. And sweeping people into lots of drama, lots of turmoil, but also bringing in lots more light and energy. Hi Deborah, great to see you. Thank you, Angie. Thank you for your help this morning. You're an amazing healer, love and light. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I'm just going to shuffle these because so we are all connected in the universe, not just on Earth. And so now is the time for us to call in our galactic connections and our universal knowledge and connect with the creator mind and create the new age, birth the new age. And there's a beautiful card, Birthing the New Age. Where is it? This is from another deck, Work Your Light cards, but this is what we're doing now. We're still connected to the earth and connected to the universe, but bringing in the creator light to make a new age for ourselves. Hi, Laura Lou. I'm great, thank you. Good to see you online again. And the last card is Trust in the Plan. There we are. So keep centered, everyone, and keep your energies above the what's happening in the world and connect to the divine plan and your divinity. And so those cards are a good message that ascension is happening for all, and that even though we feel like we might be stagnant or that we're just recreating drama or what's happening in the world is horrid, we have actually all the universal tools available to us, and raising our vibrations is the only way to do that. So in 2013 I published 2 books. I was busy. I'm a bit muffled. Yeah, thank you. I've got my I'll just make sure that I turn myself up a bit. I've got my headphones in, so that's all I can do really. If anyone else finds me a bit muffled, just say. So the first one was about ascension, but it was a series of channelings from the masters. The second one was, so that was raising the energies of Mother Earth towards and after ascension. And you can see this is the energy that it's very easy to get mired in, third dimensional energy. And the second book was Beyond Ascension 2012 Universal Truths. And it's very easy for me to kind of look at these books and say, well, they're nice little books, but the third and fourth books are much more powerful. But actually, no. Because it was Tammy who came up from Hobart and said, well, you do realise that you have predicted, and it wasn't me, I've channelled the masters who's predicted pretty much what's going on now. And I do remember that I had to redo this book a little bit because it had said if ascension doesn't happen by 2014, the old earth will crumble and die. And I thought, well, that's a bit dramatic. And so I kind of tweaked it a bit, but the masters helped me do that. But then if you think about it, 2014 is when terrorism really took hold of the planet. And so the earth that we knew it crumbled and died, and a new darker force took over. And now we've got the pandemic. And so there's increasing waves of fear-based stuff coming from the lower energies to try and keep everybody trapped in that. So the energy of ascension, if you could just bear with me, because for some people this is really important, and I will get on to individual readings in about 10 or 15 minutes. But the light body is what we need to be bringing in now, and that is coming back to our etheric body. And we're in the process of reharmonising all our soul fragments from lower dimensions and bringing back in our light body and our fifth dimensional connections. And it's really important that we do that, but a lot of people on earth are really resisting that. And it's hard for people who are stuck in the lower energies to actually see a way out. And I kind of feel that that's a lot of my path, is to help people to see that there is a way out if they could just change their thinking. And it's not to discount all the stuff that's going on in the world. Thank you. Thank you, Jessica. Angie says these books are highly recommended, especially the Book of Life. The Book of Life is the fourth one. They're all available on Amazon. that has meditation with every chapter, and we're going to do one of those soon. So ascension is a state of consciousness. Everything is consciousness. All dimensions are consciousness. Vibrational frequencies relate to consciousness. And it's a way of thinking and being at a higher and faster vibration than that of the third or fourth dimensions. To attain this level, one must choose to bring in the light body, but there are other choices one must make in order to reach the ascended state. Acceptance that ascension has occurred is one choice. Abandonment of third dimensional beliefs is another. Many people have chosen not to ascend with Mother Earth. There is no judgment in this decision, for all humans have free will. Not everyone is ready for ascension, although many have ascended already. To allow for the higher energies of the light body, you must raise your consciousness above the lower energies of the masses. That is, you must consciously control your thoughts and monitor your actions in order for them to be positive ones of love and no judgment. This takes considerable effort and practice. There are those on Earth who seek to keep the energies of Earth in the third dimension in order for them to keep control of the minds and the monies of the masses. So for some, rising above the pull of this denser energy will be extremely difficult. Every thought, word and deed creates. Everything you think, do and say goes out into the universal human consciousness and creates reality. Whether positive or negative, light or dark, the words, deeds and thoughts of man are all united as one large consciousness that controls the energies of the earth. So then in chapter 10, the masters say that the denser energies of the third dimension are now falling away. And don't forget that this was in 2012, 2013 that I wrote this. Any person or situation that is not in integrity will begin to be exposed. Lies and untruths will be revealed, and long-hidden secrets will be unveiled. What has previously been hidden will be stripped away to reveal bare bones, the skeletons in the cupboard, as you say. Know that this must occur because the higher energies of the fifth dimension cannot tolerate the lower energies that have ruled the earth in the third dimensional state. And can you think of all the spectacular skeletons that have been coming out of the closet in recent years? And one is the Catholic Church with paedophilia, but there's heaps with Lance Armstrong and Jeffrey what's-his-name and Prince Andrew. There's been a lot, really. The singer Ralph Raw, what's his name? You know who I mean. Oh, thank you for the stars. So it's definitely happening. Rolf Harris, that's right. So all of those things. But this is the bit that Tammy pointed out to me. The new energies are still unstable and fragile. They are affecting all upon Earth, including those who have brought in their light bodies and who are vibrating at a faster rate. Relationships that served you once will begin to fall away. Pursuits you once enjoyed will suddenly seem trivial and no longer important. Yeah, Rolf Harris, that's right. Items in the news will be irritating because of their irrelevance. People who cannot see beyond their own self will be less tolerable to you, though it will be easier to show them tolerance and to excuse their behaviour. Where once there would have been arguments, there will be more forgiveness and frankness without aggression. However, there continues to be much disequilibrium amongst humans. As the energies of the earth are adjusting, more and more humans are leaving the planet altogether as they cannot tolerate the injustices of the human race any longer. There is much violence as people's energies are disrupted, and this will continue for as long as these people need to decide whether they will listen to the promise of ascension and to put their faith in the new age or not. If they do not, there will be consequences. For, as the consciousness of the old earth crumbles and dies, the new consciousness cannot take flight under the weight of resistance and oppression. The new energies will continue to strengthen and conflict with the dense energies of the third dimension, bringing great discomfort, confusion, and renewed conflict amongst humans. The resulting slowing down of the ascension process could mean that its effects will not be enough to save those who have chosen to resist it, and there could be a mass exiting of human life from the planet in a series of calamitous world events and singular acts of violence. And guess what's happening? It was only 2 or 3 weeks ago that my friend Kelly said, is it my imagination or are there more than normal amount of people dying? And this is what's happening now. There's a mass exiting of humans. There's calamitous events. There's not just the pandemic, but there's all these floods. There's so many natural disasters and singular acts of violence, back to shootings, all of these things. The new energies are strong and are causing discomfort for many, but we ask you to persist and to make every effort to keep your energy fields clear so that the new energies can assimilate into your body. The more you do, the higher your vibrations will be, and living upon renewed Mother Earth will be a great joy. And the other I've done a couple of channelings lately, and they're up on my channelings blog, victoriacochrane44.com. And the Masters, Mother Gaia came through, and it's in the channeling Gaia Speaks, and she says that it's like a tree trunk. So the new age of Aquarius and the higher energies of ascension are encompassing the old age. And so it's not a series of new earths, it's just growing an outer layer that is now encompassing all of that. So like a tree trunk grows a new ring, so does Mother Earth. And so the new energies are what we need to send our love and healing into, because the old energies are already crumbled and gone, you know what I mean? And it's really, really important that we do bring in the higher rays of ascension. And this is what Lord Melchizedek said to a friend of mine the other day. And just to talk to you, hi Anne, lovely to see you. Just to talk to you about the galactic rays, which are the combinations of our 7 lower rays. And they actually are, the colours of them are being seen in rainbows and in the energies emanating from nature now as people are rising. And, you know, even though it seems like the darker forces are winning, they're actually not. That's why they're so desperately throwing everything they can at us. But can you see that humanity's not accepting it anymore? We're seeing through that veil. So the 8th ray is luminescent, so that's our soul star. Aquamarine, sea foam green tinged with violet. And the 8th ray attributes and virtues are composed of the 4th, which is the heart chakra, 5th and 7th rays harmonised and brought to a higher octave of illumination. It cleanses the 4 lower bodily systems, physical, mental, emotional, and etheric, and brings clarity. So when you're doing your chakra balances and you're doing your chakra clearings, go right up now to your higher ray, to higher chakras. It's really important. The 9th ray is luminescent turquoise and activates the solar power center, which is the heart chakra and solar plexus combined, and the life-extending heart, throat, thymus chakra. The 9th ray further activates the process of cleansing and releasing old dark crystal energy so that the diamond crystalline light body energy can fill the cleansed vessel. This ray is composed of the 1st and 2nd ray energies, which are filled and vitalized with divine Christ light. The 10th ray is pearlescent white gold and is a combination of the 1st, 2nd and 3rd rays. And the 10th ray is your earth chakra. It further anchors the wisdom of the soul and the integration of the ego into the soul, eventually the soul into the higher self, then with the Christ self, and ultimately emerging with our I am presence. See this ray filled with billions of tiny diamond crystals pouring down through your chakra system, filling all the parts of your physical vessel, down to the core of your DNA and cellular level. As you become an anchor for the Christ light, you also assist your Mother Earth to integrate and anchor the higher light frequencies. Remember, we are all moving forward and upward together towards unity consciousness. The 11th ray is iridescent peach, tinged with gold, and is the bridge to the causal mind and the reconnection to your divine I am presence. Hi Catherine, I'm just reading about the higher galactic rays. The 11th ray brings forth the highest form of love wisdom and is a combination of the 1st, 2nd and 5th ray attributes. It is the bridge to the new age and also activates within the deepest level of our beingness the joy and recognition of our divinity. The 12th ray is an opalescent gold, a combination of all the other rays, although not in equal proportions. The 12th ray is the golden ray of the new age and the reconnection with our source creator. It is the ray of the second coming. It is the ray that will anchor the Christ consciousness within us and within the earth as well. See this ray coming down from your I am presence in the form of sparkling God dust, and see it surrounding you in a golden oval of protection. See it gradually filtering into your mental, emotional, etheric and physical bodies, healing, balancing, harmonizing and enlightening. This is the divine gift we have all yearned for, even though we had no idea what it was. It is a spiraling path of love light that will lead us home. And that is from Scripting Your Destiny, which I use a lot from Ronna Vizak. Just have to have some water. So then if we go, and I know people are waiting for readings, but I feel this is very important because what's happening now is knocking quite a lot of people for six. And if we just can harness these energies and actually use them as tools for empowerment rather than allow them to overwhelm us, then we'll be in a much better place. So the meditation that I just want to read to you is about the colours of the ascension of humanity, and these are the galactic rays. Consider for a moment the 7 colours of the rainbow. The spectrum of colours within a rainbow rarely change when they appear, yet within each colour there can be many subtle shades. These colours are all one and the same with the light and love of the Creator, because they are, of course, fractures of white light and thus pure in essence. Each colour in the spectrum holds its own vibration of energy that resonates with one of the 7 angelic rays, which are aligned to the chakras as well as to an archangel. So any colour that you are suddenly drawn to may be an indication that you are blocked in some way in that colour chakra. The angel aligned with it is the best one to call upon to help you to release the emotional blockage that is causing physical illness. It is possible because each chakra holds a pure vibration of light that, when at its highest and most vibrant, brings the person to optimum health, well-being and to be in perfect balance. So, close your eyes and make yourself comfortable. Take a few slow breaths in and out, being mindful of how your body is feeling. On each out-breath, feel your shoulders relaxing and your body becoming heavier in the chair. Now gather your energy in your heart space. It is a beautiful ball of energy, white and pearlescent, with perhaps a tinge of blue. It rotates slowly and gathers in mass with each breath. Breathe in and out through your nose on a count of 4, bringing in the light of the Creator into your energy ball on each inward breath, then breathing out stress and negativity. Now imagine yourself sitting in your own energy. You are surrounded by your own love and light. You feel immensely relaxed and peaceful. You feel yourself rising up and merging with the light of the Creator and becoming one with it. There is no separation between your light and Creator's light. You are simply one with all that is. We call in now the Master of Light, who is to work with each of you today to clear, balance, align and activate your chakras, to bring a higher frequency of light into them, aligning them with the energies of ascension. The Master may be different for each one of you. Close your eyes and feel the Master behind you. Ask for his/her name or ask to be shown their colour. He or she has their hands gently on your head. The first wave of energy washes over you, clearing your aura and chakras of any discordant energies. It will also ground you more into the earth. The next wave comes now, straightening your chakra line and balancing each chakra to allow them to receive a higher frequency of light. The energy ascends back up your body to prepare for the activation and then comes through for a third time. Feel the energy shifting throughout your body as the Master of Light activates your light frequencies to align to a higher level of consciousness and the fifth dimensional energies of ascension. As he or she again grounds your energies, see, feel or imagine the light around you becoming brighter and lighter in essence. In your hands now, receive a gift. It is a ball of light aligning you with the ray that you have been matched with. Notice, feel or know the colour or ask to be told. As you place this ball of light in your crown and feel the chakra it relates to expand, open your mouth and emit a long tone 3 times. So you just open your mouth and just, whatever comes out. It will help the energy to integrate and align with yours. Open your eyes and write down the first thing that comes to mind. Hear or know the message from the Master that is relevant to you at this time. Trust in your ability to do so. The blue ray is Archangel Michael. The green ray is Archangel Raphael and Lady Mary. The pink ray is Archangel Chamuel. The fourth ray is Archangel Gabriel and Lady Hope. The second ray is Archangel Jophiel, Lady Christine. The sixth ray is the ruby ray, Archangel Uriel and Lady Grace. And the seventh violet ray is Zadkiel and Holy Amethyst. And then just bring that energy down, back down into your body and ground into Mother Earth. Hi Kayla, lovely to see you. Hi Colleen, green grass. So I know everybody's wanting readings, but I just really feel it's important to bring these messages through because a lot of you are having such a hard time, and just to have these tools and to know that you're not imagining it, you're not going crazy, and that things will get better is probably a good thing. Angie, who's been really supportive of me, the first card is for you, my love, and this is from Work Your Light cards, which I absolutely adore. Don't dim to fit in, and that's really what we were talking about this morning. Now's the time to hold your space and shine your light. Thank you, Deborah. Yes, if anyone's got any feedback for that meditation and for the messages, I would love that because I know it resonates with me, but hopefully it's helpful. That's the main thing. I'm just going to whiz back and I'm just going to choose Annette. I don't know if Annette Ferguson's still on, but I'll just choose a card for you. And then I will just try to get through as many people as I can. Annette, the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So I think a lot of people are going through this at the moment. Everything's been dark and gloomy and there's been a lot of challenges. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. But it's more than light. It's like things just getting immensely better. It's like leaving all of that darker energy behind and stepping into the truth of who you are, and really creating a whole new reality. And that's what Ascension's all about. So don't be afraid to face your truths and release what no longer serves you, because it seems like it's been a long road. But thank you, Anne. But make the decision that the road is finishing and that you are now ready to create a new life and a new reality based on higher vibrations and higher truths, not what's in the media or what's being fed to us, and not fear-based. We need to step out of the fear for sure. So thank you for that, for those feedbacks, that feedback. Tracy Ferguson Johnson, yes, you can have a card. Here we go. Take a break. So Tracy, I might just tune into you and just see what your energy's like, because it's just telling me that you really are a bit exhausted and need a break. It's just like you're tired and emotional, lots of emotional body around your head, lots of, you're very drained. So really take a break, do some breath meditation, breathe your energy back, breathe life back into your body, go for a walk on the beach, connect with universal love, and just be for a while, and cut ties. Ask Archangel Michael to cut all the ties to people who are draining you, because there seems to be a lot. So that would be a good thing to do. So Annette, I did pull a card for you. I hope you listened to that. I hope you were there. Yes, she says yes. Good. Colleen says she loves the meditations, always calming. And I do know some people who never interact here, but they listen into the meditations and they find them really helpful. So that's why I always insist on doing all that first. Shakti, I'll pull a card for you. Just break my energy. And always asking for a reading for the person's highest and best. Share your voice, come out of the cave. So for a long time, you know, particularly people who are awakening or are spiritual or psychic haven't shared their voice because of the persecution and the judgment and everything. But now it's about not judging yourself and about standing in your power and saying, this is who I am, and I'm certainly not going to shove it down your throat, but I am going to speak my truth, and it will resonate with a lot of people. I had to block someone off my page just this morning because all he was doing was attacking me. I'm a charlatan, and he didn't even know me from a bar of soap. And so these are the people who are remaining stuck, and that's their choice, and I send him love, but I certainly wasn't going to have him kind of hounding me with, you know, shoving his kind of beliefs and judgments down my throat. And so it's about just quietly standing in your space, but not hiding who you are as well, and just really holding that space for other people who are trying to get there, and that's all we can do. Annette, I didn't tune in to you, so I'll just come back. This, Tracy says that was very true. And for Shakti, yes, I think really just allow the light to shine through you and just be perfectly in your space. And if you're not, do some balancing and healing so that you are. And for people who choose, and this is what's happening with Ascension, people who don't resonate are falling away and staying in that third dimension, but we can't afford to get sucked down in that anymore. We just can't. So, you know, it makes us ill, so we can't do it. Annette, let me just tune into you. You do look very heavy in the body. You definitely need a clearing, which I don't have time to do now. Get in touch if you would like a healing and a clearing. But some grounding, some breathing, and just cutting ties with people, and just bring yourself back to the present. You know, just ask for help to just be, and just breathe into your body. Breathe that life back into your body. Your body's out of balance, and that's generally when we're not feeling well. You know, we've got blockages. So honour how your body's feeling. Drink lots of water, and just send love and light, and just try to give yourself as much love and breath as you can. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Lisa from New Zealand. Yes, I can tune into you. I'm trying to make it even so that we get round as many people as I can. Lisa Berridge. Hi from New Zealand. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. This is a common theme, isn't it? Breaking the chain, coming out of the cave, starting to speak our truth, and not get sucked back down into societal expectations and beliefs that are keeping us all trapped. Let me just tune into you, Lisa. You definitely are breaking the chain. You're connecting more. You've got a lot of energy coming out of your crown, but people are still draining you. But you have a bit of a crew with you. Let me see. You have Archangel Uriel, but I'm pretty sure you have Sandalphon as well. And you can call upon them just to help you to transition and to break the chain, and to actually come out of that cave and feel free to be who you are, and feel safe to show the world who you are without fear of judgment. And, rewrite the future. We rewrite the future one day at a time, one thought at a time, and turning our negatives into positives, and starting to just see that we can create that. So hoping that's helpful for you. And Linda Gold, yes. Just tuning into Linda. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? And this could be for a lot of people too. So feeling like you're out of alignment, things aren't balancing up, you're seeing things with different perspectives, or people see things differently to you. And it's just like bringing things into alignment for your truth. What is your truth? What resonates with you? And as long as you can speak your truth and live your truth, and that it resonates 100% with you, then you're in integrity, aren't you? So it's like so many different perspectives, so many different voices in our ear telling us this, that and the other, but only you know your truth, Linda. So align to that, and everything will get back into balance. Laura Lou, yes, you can have a card. Okay. There's a lot of emotion around your throat at the moment. Your guidance is divinely guided. And I need to sit in that energy for a minute. That's your card. It's possible that words are being spoken that are loaded with emotion and can be misconstrued, but you know what you feel and you're being guided, and so it doesn't mean that you can go and say, I was right, you were wrong, but you can feel safe that what you're being guided to say and do and speak is the truth that you're being guided to. And so perhaps just do some meditation and just integrate all of that so that it can be more aligned and less emotional for you. But there seems to be maybe disagreements, but as long as you know your truth, other people don't need to. Why waste your energy on people who are not listening? You know, just bring it into you is what I would recommend. Nikki, let's see what's in it for you tonight over there in the US. Did you get onto my books, Nicole? Did you manage to get some? I hope so. Okay. I know that you have trouble with your family and their beliefs, and there's still a blockage in your throat chakra, quite angry or fearful, but just connect to Archangel Michael and the Council of Light and just ask them to help you and guide you. Remain centered, keep meditating and stay in your truth, because work on being 100% confident and aligned to your inner spirituality and your spiritual self. You're getting there. Your aura seems a little bit better. So, but you know, just protect yourself. Don't waste your energy on people who are not listening. Just keep working on you. That's all you can do. Thank you, Laura Lou. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Lisa. Jessica. Yes, I do have time. It is so hard, Angie, when people you love stay anchored to the third dimension, not wanting to hear the truth. You can lead a horse to water, you can't make them drink, and they have free will, and so that's where you just keep working on you. And the way we work on ourselves and, you know, bringing that light in, it will ripple out to others and it will make those changes, but all we can do is focus on ourselves. You know, if we worry too much about what other people, we slip down. We've just got to hold our energies as much as we can. Right, Jessica. There's a lot of blue around you, which is mental body going into your heart space. And I wonder if you're questioning a relationship, having lots of overthinking and perhaps being over-analytical about a relationship of the heart, when in fact that relationship is very healing for you. And don't question it, just accept it, and just doing some healing on the past and perhaps bring up some beautiful purple light and allow that to transmute all your fear and bring in forgiveness for yourself for allowing yourself to be in relationships that weren't for you. But I feel that you're questioning too much, and that if you just allow it to evolve, things will be much better. So, Jessica, the card for you is break the chain. You know, come out of the cave and allow this person to be, to love you, and allow yourself to be loved. And you'll just find it very rewarding and a new chapter for you altogether. So we overthink things, don't we? We just, we try to work out where it fits and are we on the right path. Just allow it to happen. Be in the moment. That card that I brought out to begin with, it's like the eternal now. Just be in the now. Just enjoy the now and don't worry where it's going. It'll evolve as it's meant to. We can block ourselves immensely when we just overthink things. So, PJ Armstrong, welcome back to you. Jessica says she needed to hear that. Awesome. The way I see it is amazing. I read energy, and that's as I've just trusted it. But it was just like blue mental body got a hold on your heart, but in the heart is green, and that's healing. And so it's like the relationship's right for you. You're just questioning it too much. So hoping that really helps you. So PJ, I'll tune into you. Your aura actually looks quite expanded, and there's emotion around your heart space, which could be love, could be, it's not always negative, and I feel you're in a time of expansion and growth, and lots of new information coming in, but moving forward is difficult because your feet are still kind of a bit mired in a little bit of not negativity, but it's just like you don't know which way to go. There's so much here, but which direction? Okay, so let's see what the cards say. Stop overthinking it. You're already doing it. Just allow it to evolve and to integrate, and the direction will just present itself. It's like you are already on the path. This is what's meant to be happening. So as you're healing and integrating and learning and evolving, it will all just, it's already happened. So don't worry about it. You're not stuck. You are evolving. So just allow it. Just give yourself time and patience. Lisa, thank you for that message so I can come back to you. Oh. And maybe that's for you too, Lisa. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Just past the worst. But I'll just tune into you. I wonder if there's still family crap going on. There's still a lot of darker energy coming in on your right side, which is blocking you a bit. But just that card, trust your path. You're actually over the worst, and what they do is up to them. All you can do is just focus on you, deal with what you need to deal with, and leave everyone else to it, basically. Don't dim to fit in. Shine your own light, work on your own self, and that's all you can do. Create your new chapter. And if people are wallowing in the past, that's up to them. It's got nothing to do with you. Lyndall, I would like to know how my career change will go over the next 6 months. Okay. Okay, well, it'll be a bit of a journey. So as long as you stay grounded and centered, you will navigate it well. But it is a big change for you. And if you're an empath, then you really just need to make sure that you are protecting yourself and grounding yourself and connecting to your guides every day so that you are. And connect with nature. At the end of the day, ground, get out in nature, just re-center, bring yourself back to you. Let me just... get another perspective on that. Ook. Cards drop out all over the place here. Archangel Power Tarot cards, just to ask for that. Hi Eliana, watching from Florida. Lisa says, PJ says, thank you, so true. Overwhelmed by possibilities, it's difficult to know which direction to go in. Just breathe and center and ask your guides to keep guiding you, but you'll get there. It will just present itself. Okay, so Lyndall. So there'll be challenges, but you can resolve them. And as long as you stay grounded, centered, and cleanse your energy religiously every night, and stand in your truth, and don't allow other people to bully you into stepping away from what you know is the right path. Work-wise, have patience with yourself and those around you, and after 6 months it will all be great. So yeah, hold your ground. Judy, any insight for me today, please? Yes. Just tuning into you. You've got lots of different energy in your aura, and it's all streaky. It's like you've got that much going on, it's hard to see what to do, and some of it's good, some of it's bad. I think you need to ground and just cut ties with a few things and prioritise. Everybody wants a piece of you, and there's just only so much to go around. Let's just ask the cards. So how can you mother yourself? It's just like you are dealing with everybody else's stuff. Everybody's calling on you to look after them. How can you actually look after yourself? And I think you just need to tell everybody to, or make the decision that you're just going to cut some ties and prioritise and make sure that you have time for yourself. Because otherwise, you're losing sight of who you are and not having enough time for you, and then you end up sick. So don't do that to yourself. Just step back a bit and let other people take responsibility for their own stuff. Eliana. Okay, give me the question, Nicole, and then I'll ask. Here we go. Trust your path. Eliana, you look like you're standing your ground and you're standing in your space, and you're looking like you have a lot of light around you, a lot of grace, and you're pretty sure about where you're going, but there are some people's words and ideas coming in to try and break you from that. Don't do that. Trust your path and just know that you're on the right path, and where you're going is where you need to be going. So just keep cutting ties with people who are trying to tell you that you shouldn't be, can't, should, all that kind of stuff, because I see that you're in a really good place, and that you can do a lot of good as long as you hold that. Colleen says, how will my job interview go on Friday? Know your stuff, but don't overthink it. That's my advice. And let me just pull a card here. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So I think it will go well as long as you know your stuff and that you are grounded, centred and really calm. Things will be good. Rebecca Mayo Sullivan says, I'd love a message on love, please. Nicole, what is your question about something on Friday? Or maybe I'll just pull one for you in a sec. I'll just do Rebecca. Let me tune into you, and then I'll be going in a sec because I need to have some lunch. Someone still seems to have a hold on you, even though perhaps he's in the past, or he's just, there's still quite a link there, but it's more your mental body is in play, not your emotional body. I feel that whoever that is not right for you. It's a bit narcissistic or controlling, and as long as he's got a hold on you, it's just making him feel good. Not a really good place to be for you. So let me just pull a card about that. Yeah. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. You just need to transmute all that and see that just standing in your space. But I just need another card for perspective of that. You go first, the universe will catch you. Time to break free and actually just, you know, the relationship's not serving you. It's got a hold on you, but it's just got no purpose whatsoever now. That's what I'm feeling anyway. Time to move forward. I'm hoping that resonates with you. Deciding about new settings in a relationship, setting new boundaries and how to deal with it. That's Nicole. Okay. Divine guidance. It's a 5, the search for meaning. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. But if you look at this, you need to make that decision and actually make that boundary and then cross it. And then when you do that, you create new territory. And people will feel, you shift when you do that, you shift the goalposts, if you like, and people have to actually rise to meet you. And so you really need to do that, to set those new boundaries. And then, but make sure that you are really strong on that and that you actually have lots of help, that you are calling in Archangel Michael to help you to be strong. And just take a step back from it. Just meditate, breathe, make yourself strong, and then do it. It has to be done. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So yes, hold your ground, set those boundaries, Nicole, and don't be afraid to do it, because it will be great. Okay. Jessica says, thank you for sharing your light to everyone today. I think we all needed to hear this. Blessed be. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I must go, but I must go and have lunch. Yesterday I worked through and didn't get lunch till 3 o'clock, and I shouldn't do that to myself, so I'll get a bit of lunch now. I have to go too, Angie. Lots of love to you all. I'm Victoria Cochrane on the northwest coast of Tasmania. My website is victoriacochrane.com. I'm very available on Messenger. You can find me at Victoria Cochrane Psychic Communication and Spiritual Healing on Facebook. I'm on Instagram too. Love to you all, and bye for now.